Hey guys, what's going on? It's DJ here with my bros, Bears, and Jeremy.
How's it going?
Hiya.
Bringing you another show that we're going to be recapping. We said we're going to kind of do like a trial period for this show, but it seems like this one is going to maybe possibly stick. Before we get into it, I just want to actually tell you guys that we're kind of reformatting the talks for now, just to kind of compress the time a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide the talk into sections, and yeah, with that being said, let's get into it. Before that, sorry. You guys are going to get like the tiny little recaps at the beginnings, of course. So with that being said, let's get into it.
Kara Zor-el, her parents, Krypton explodes, Phantom Zone, Clark finds her, the Danvers, her sister Alex, grows up, works for Cat Grant, best friends with Winslow Scott Jr, meets Jimmy Olsen, catches a plane, tells her secret to win, they fight crime, fights Vartox, loses, captured by Henshaw, fights Vartox again, wins heat ray vision, becomes Supergirl, Jimmy Olsen sent by Clark to watch over her, flies away, boom.
The story, you guys. The story. Let's start with that.
Pretty quick how they told it.
Origin. Origin was fast.
There you go.
And then all of a sudden she's a grown up. And then she just jumps into the whole thing.
I like how they didn't just give us the origin story over the course of the episode. They just threw it at us at the beginning,
Yeah.
and then just let us go with the episode.
We all know that Greg Berlanti is like a genius, and Andrew Kreisberg, so like the fact that I even doubted it was just like, I even punched myself in the face in the movie pilot article calling myself an idiot. But man, the story was really, really good for this pilot. It was awesome. Like, just got straight to the
They
point.
brought a lot of things in as well.
Yeah. Like a lot.
Phantom Zone stuff.
They referenced
Yeah.
him a lot.
Man, it's such a teaser that we saw him for like 2 seconds, and then he's just gone after that, because you know
He still is a blur.
The big guy.
Yeah, the big dude. And then we have new retellings of characters, I guess. We got Jimmy Olsen, who's not white. We've got Toyman Jr. I think his name is Win something.
Yeah.
And then we got her sister Alex, and then Dean Cain and Helen Slater as their parents, the Danvers. Awesome.
Easter egg.
Supergirl and Superman. And actually, Dean Cain played Cain in Smallville, but that's another thing he did. And then we have Hank Henshaw, who's supposed to become Cyborg Superman. Vartox, yeah. And Callista Flockhart played Cat Grant. Melding these stories together, it was pretty crazy for this. But they did it so well.
Yeah.
You know, like they didn't just throw these characters in and just like you had to kind of like figure out who they were. It was all over the place.
Yeah.
Like you kind of they kind of just fall into her life a bit.
Story's really light too, the way it's being told.
It has a nice mood to it. It's not like dark from anything else that we've seen, but it's still kind of got that Flash and Arrow feel at the same time. Even though it's on another network, it still kind of had like that feel that it could somewhat drag the other two in. So hopefully they kind of like leave that there for us to, or for them to cross over.
Okay, as a feminine empowerment kind of thing, it does pretty good job as well.
Yeah, and it's not like, it doesn't throw it in your face. They
And I think that's what people were expecting.
yeah.
That's why it got so much like flack, but turned out very well.
This is a superb role model for young women everywhere.
I was waiting for something, because you know how Andrew Kreisberg is. Like, this is not like a shot at like gay people, but I was waiting for him to make a reference, because he usually does that. He did that in Arrow with Katrina Law's character, who's Nissa, and then something like that. So then they mentioned he thought that Kara was gay at that one part. And I was like,
Oh, with the reveal, yeah.
yeah. He's like, oh no, you're gay. That's not why you're into me. Oh no. Story-wise, solid? Yes.
Yes.
For this first
Very
episode.
good introduction as to who Supergirl is.
I would say so. So talking about the action, what were you guys' favorite parts here? I mean, there's really like just really a few that stand out or that were included, but yeah, what were your favorite ones?
Top would be the plane scene where she guides the plane to a safe landing.
That was so much more epic in this episode than the trailer showed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just her, but I don't understand that. Like the jacket throwing, they always do that. Like they always take off the jacket, just throw it off in a dumpster or something.
Those
like
are,
that.
and that's what I like. I like those iconic like references and
Yeah, that was a Man of Steel type of
Yeah.
reference right there. Like her jumping and then just propelling up into the sky, and they did like the whole
as well as like the stance stuff like that.
It was just so epic. Like she was like directing the plane and everything, and then then she tilted it.
Yeah.
And then got it like perfectly through that little opening there. And then she, like you said, landed it in the water. What I don't understand though is like how people still don't. I don't know. That's probably just a cause story moment because she's Supergirl, but I don't know how she's gonna last that long with her face like that. Even though the glasses sort of hide her, it still doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's just like the thing with Superman and her.
Yeah.
Like when you put the glasses on, no one notices. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. The flight, dude, I don't know what it is, but like, you know, like when Barry moves super speed and everything,
yeah,
it just looks cool. The flight in this was so like, it looked awesome. So did that guy like leaping Vartox, him jumping in the fight scenes and everything between the two were like, they're pretty like heavy. The
I
choreo.
personally didn't like the fight, the actual fighting.
Which
it
one?
It was a little like the last fight there when they're fighting on Tanker or whatever.
Yeah.
It was so wiry. Like it just feel like you could see that they're wearing wires.
Okay.
Oh, like when he punched her and then she like caught herself. It kind of looked a bit iffy, but yeah.
I like when they're duking it
Movements
out.
was fantastic though.
Yeah. I like when they're like when they first fought though. You know, when they first saw each other.
Yeah.
At that land. He was just like he didn't even care. He's just freaking punching her face in. He has nifty little axe. That was pretty cool though, like her stopping that big ring and him just flying out of it.
Dude, that was pretty epic.
Yeah. And we see her use X-ray well, she's already displayed like she's got the super strength, speed, flight, X-ray vision, super hearing.
All in one episode.
Yeah.
Like with Smallville, sorry to reference, but it's like progressive.
Slowly, yeah. But then again, she's already an adult. She's bulletproof. Man, she's awesome.
But yeah, I really like how the story progressed very fast. This one episode.
What other action scenes were there? Those are pretty much it, right? Her
Yeah, just
and
two.
her duking it out
pretty
with
sure
that dude.
with
And
Vartox.
like the effect for the heat, like the heat vision, was sick.
Yeah.
It was like it didn't look dumb. It looked like intense. It was like blue. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting. I was expecting the standard red, but no, that was cool.
I wonder what she's gonna learn next.
I don't think
Apparently,
it's.
she already knows it all.
Yeah, I think it's more so like her
just
honing
showing
in
it.
her powers.
Yeah, like we know she flies fast, but can she move fast on her feet? I mean, she won't really have to because she could fly, but still, it'd be cool to see. We see Krypton explode. Is that part of the action? Boom, exploded. She gets knocked into the Phantom Zone.
Fort Roz crashing. That's another.
That's what it's called? Fort Roz?
Roz. ROZZ.
Okay.
Freaking Z's.
Do it. Alright, we can go into the next part, which is the characters in this. We already kind of touched base with everybody. So, Kara Zor-el, or Supergirl, you guys liked her. Like
Yeah,
Melissa
she's well
Benoist.
casted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much.
I only seen her in Whiplash, and you know, I thought she was pretty good in that movie. And this, she actually rocks the role. Most like adaptions of her, she's more naive, but she's grown up here, so yeah, she fits. I don't know why people were saying like physically she didn't fit the bill, but to me she looks great.
Yeah.
As Supergirl, like it kind of, I guess that's the thing. It kind of throws people off because at the same time she's not super brolic.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, that's definitely Supergirl. So we have her, the Danvers, which we see very quickly. Her sister Alex. What do you guys think about her?
I like her.
She lied though.
Chyler Lee.
What? Who?
Chyler Lee.
That's her name?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, she's nice looking. But dude, I don't know how that's gonna.
Imagine having a sibling that's a superhero.
I know.
That's so crazy.
That's such a big shadow to be under.
Yeah, and that's what she portrayed this episode, but she overcame that.
She
And
even
look at the other side of it.
Yeah.
Never have to worry about opening pickle jars. You don't need a car jack.
That's
you can
true.
get anywhere on time.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, like I don't understand why she got a bit upset. Like she saved her sister's life.
I know,
if
but
she
it's-
wasn't
it's-
there, she would have gone down in flames.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think it's the way she did it.
Yeah.
I guess, like how she like showcased herself after.
Yeah.
Exactly. And she's only doing it to protect her.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, she lied about that whole thing, like the DEO.
I lied
Being
because
part
I
of that?
needed to protect you.
Yeah. It's never like a good thing in the end, but when you look at it, it's a good thing for her to be there.
Yeah.
So her character's awesome. Then we have Win. God, I keep forgetting his name. It's so long. Winslow.
Winn Schott.
Yeah. So he's junior, and I'm guessing that his dad is the actual toy man.
And who is this toy man?
Have you seen like the old Batman, the cartoon, where like it was just literally like a Chucky doll that would walk? I mean, it's a guy with a big head that looked like Chucky, and he basically creates inventions to like the annoyance for Superman and Supergirl, I guess in this case. we'll have to see. His son is an IT guy apparently, so he's obviously got his dad's abilities or his skill. What do you guys think of him? Yes, cool guy.
I liked him. He was the perfect male character, like what you would expect from your average guy in this situation.
He's a good super friend.
Oh yeah, dude, that reference was like
Super friends? No.
yeah. For some reason, I see him more as the Jimmy Olsen type.
I thought it was Jimmy Olsen.
I can see how you guys are saying, yeah.
Because he just like has that feel about him, and now that's a great segue. Going to Jimmy Olsen. What do you guys feel about his character?
Not what I expected, but I'm okay with it.
You're okay with it?
I mean,
let's get this out there. He's black, so people can just get over it. Like he's black. He's not the Jimmy Olsen that everybody is, like accustomed to. But he's still like he made the character his own.
Yeah,
definitely. This is the only time I've ever been jealous of Jimmy Olsen.
I know, dude. He's like
he got stares from her, man.
I know he got. Oh my! But then again, he's been around her cousin, so
yeah,
he's already got like that. He's got that presence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but does he like work out with Clark? Oh, sorry, him.
I guess so. He's close to him.
He probably does.
Yeah, I guess so.
This is
and I'll spot you while you lift this tanker. Let's go.
But yeah, Makad Brooks is great at the role. It's a different take. It's super different, but it works.
Yeah.
In this case, like I said though, I thought that Winn was more of like a Jimmy Olsen character.
Mm-hmm. The way that they act, yeah.
Hank Henshaw. What do you guys think about him, Hank Henshaw? We're gonna go a little bit over, but
David Harewood.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, he's supposed to be. His comic book counterpart is Cyborg Superman. So you guys think he might turn into that? He's already showing the way he acts is like almost like he's jealous of what character, or he doesn't trust them. Obviously, he doesn't trust the aliens.
Yeah,
that's his role. That's his job.
But that's his downfall.
It is.
It will be soon enough. We haven't heard. I mean, we haven't seen too much of him. All we know is that he's kind of a dickhead, just a little.
So is he on the grave list?
No. Well, yeah, but he'll be resurrected at some point.
Still counts. He's on the grave list.
Next, we got Vartox. That's the bad guy of this episode. What do you guys think about it? I thought he was pretty OP.
What's up with the, what do you call it, like the things on the back of his head?
He's some sort of alien species. I'm sure that's not really what he looks like.
He's a reptile.
Yeah, something like that. I think he can mutate because all his like
because he had the same thing as that guy that he was talking to.
Yeah, his flesh was actually a little bit like weird looking when the thing exploded. And you see like all the stuff on his face and whatnot. It looked a little bit more like a Bear said like reptile-ish. So yeah, I thought he was pretty good villain. He's one and done apparently, but
yeah, he like committed suicide.
But he jacked her up.
Yeah.
Really badly.
But she can't be beaten.
Yeah, she did have those other abilities though. She would have been outmatched by strength. Calista Flockhart, she's awesome. That's really all we can say about her.
What?
Calista Flockhart.
She's a bitch.
Well, no, I'm saying the actress is awesome.
Oh yeah.
She's a bitch. Cat Grant is a bitch in this. And then we see very briefly Kara's aunt, who is her mom's twin. So
I thought that was her mother.
I thought
that's
so
her
too.
too.
She looked exactly
twin.
like the mother.
That's what I thought, or something. Asshat. I said asshat.
I don't remember.
Asshat.
I'll go down a little bit.
Astra.
There we go.
Asshat. Yes, perfect.
Allura.
Allura is the mom, and then Astra's the twin. So with that being said, we can go into the dislikes of this episode.
I'd say the only thing is that one scene where her sister gives her that thing with her mother's message, and she said Kryptonese.
Yeah,
that kind of bugged me.
Did you catch that, Bears?
That was Kryptonian.
Yeah, that's what I told. Like that's what I was told Jeremy. Like when we were sitting out there watching on DVR, I was like, "What did she just say?" Rewind it back again. She said, "This is Kryptonese." What? What?
That kind of just sounds wrong.
Like she was a 13-year-old, or however old she was before she got sent down to Earth. She doesn't even know what the language that she speaks, unless they changed it just for the show. Or it was like a slip up. It's not Kryptonese. It's Kryptonian.
Maybe they're just like, say whatever you want there, and then she's just like, she made
it sounded like she doesn't even know like her own character.
Yeah.
She say that, but that was the only thing I found wrong about the whole thing. Other than that, it was I didn't find anything else. You guys have anything?
I had two.
Okay, go ahead, Bear.
So the first off is the fight, like the final fight with the tanker there. Mm-hmm. I didn't like the actual like the fighting of it. It just seemed so over the top. Like they tried to use as many effects as they can. Mm-hmm. like they had a budget to fill or something.
Yeah.
And it just seemed unnecessary. They'll probably tone it down in the later episodes, I assume.
Okay.
It's just to establish it. For
So
the
more
battle.
realism is what you would want in these fights, just a little bit more.
She doesn't need to be flying around and throwing like Superman punches
Yeah,
all
I think
the time.
another thing was that kick. Like she tried to kick twice. That kind of looked a bit, Jet Li, where it's just like that it's just not real.
They put so much emphasis on the fact that these people are like super powered on our planet, right?
Yeah.
Like, so they need to tone that down a bit.
Yeah,
That's
I
what I think.
understand that.
And my second one was Kara, as a character, is so unbelievably whimsically naive.
I think that's built in with the the House of El. All of them are instilled with such knowledge, but they're always blind. They're blind to something. You know what I'm saying? They have all this stuff going for them, but the littlest thing they don't realize. What parts of the episode did you find that in?
Well, for starters, we got the plane. Like, she catches a plane,
Yeah.
all fine and dandy. That was awesome. I mean, if anybody could, they would. But then she got to like showboating. She's sitting there like celebrating. Oh yeah, that was so awesome. Let's
I
celebrate.
guess. Yeah.
Meanwhile, your sister almost died this day.
Yeah.
Tone it down. There's nothing to celebrate.
Yeah.
And she's all happy, whimsical. It's like, what? Woman, please simmer down.
And what-
Death.
what-
It almost happened.
What other part bothered you?
And then she's all, I don't care if the world sees me. I'm a strong, independent woman. Which is fine. She could be a powerful character.
Yeah.
But she needs to gain some form of common sense.
Yeah. And
true that.
she's going out there without concealing her identity, essentially.
Yeah.
So like,
People are eventually gonna figure out. If not,
Jimmy-
it's gonna be the kids.
I mean, Jimmy was sent there to protect her. Like, he obviously knew her, but like somebody that has like that intelligence to deduce that will use that against
It's
her
usually
later
kids.
on. I know.
Usually
Always the
kids
little
in
kids are
shows
like,
they figure out, or movies they figure out who the superhero is.
yeah.
But like when she she stopped the bank robbery there.
Oh yeah, she
Jimmy
just straight
Olsen
up.
provided like a straight full front shot of Supergirl
Yeah.
Yeah.
with her face in it.
I don't know. Maybe Kara just doesn't. Maybe that's it. Maybe they're just like so good at. Maybe that's a superpower of theirs. They're just good at like hiding themselves, even though it's
Actually, in the comics, didn't like they give like a explanation for it? Clark's glasses are like Kryptonian glasses, like psychic kind of thing.
That makes sense. Maybe she's wearing Kryptonian glasses.
Wow.
Well, never
I think
know.
that's a thing.
Maybe
They
it
make
masks
him
her true
So
identity
like
for.
Kryptonian Ray-Bans or something.
Yeah,
Looks like
exactly.
she's wearing
That's
Ray-Bans
exactly.
right there.
Yeah, look at the face. She's like, you can't see me.
Oh, no, actually, it's Kryptonese.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry, my bad.
Kryptonese Ray-Bans. But
Yeah, but you think for somebody that works in the media,
yeah.
or as like a media outlet kind of thing, she'd be a little more careful with her image.
Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully she progresses, but any last dislikes for this? No, that's pretty much it. What about
They
you?
never actually referred to Superman as Superman. You think that's a legal thing? Why?
Maybe.
I don't know.
No, maybe they just. I don't know.
It's a tease.
Yeah.
It's a tease.
Tease for who? We all know who he is.
I don't know, man. I want to see him more, but it doesn't look like we're gonna. We're just
Did
gonna
they
be
say
here.
Superman?
Huh? Yeah, we saw her for like 2 seconds, but.
No. Did they say Superman?
No, because even what's her
I think
name
he called him him.
from the lady, the bitch from.
A superlative man, she called him.
she gave him-
Yeah, they didn't say it.
They
you're
didn't
right,
say her
Bears.
name.
They
Or
didn't
his
say it.
name.
No, that's it.
Questions
That's all I got.
unanswered.
So, final thoughts on this episode. What'd you guys think overall?
It was a good, solid episode.
It was all right. It was watchable. I will.
This actually,
I'll-
makes me want to watch the rest of the season.
I loved it. And this is like the fanboy in me, like starting from when Smallville came about. So like I
Yeah,
like
it
everything
gave-
that
it
has
gave me-
anything to do with this DC stuff.
It gave me that like Smallville type feel
Yeah.
when I watched it.
Who knows? Maybe we might get a Metropolis next, but we'll see.
Oh,
Ratings. What do you guys rate this? I give it Kryptonian out of Krypton. I don't even know what that means, but Kryptonian out of Kryptonese. Which makes no sense, but what I mean is it was perfect for me. Oh, I loved it.
I'm gonna go with a brunette 5'9" out of Jimmy Olsen. Chest muscles.
Nice. What about you?
I'd give this 3 super friends that anyone can have.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Let us know what you guys think of this episode and like if it changed your mind
Yeah.
on how you see Supergirl.
Because definitely it kind of caught me off. It really caught me off guard.
Yeah.
On how good it was gonna be.
Yeah, I'll be playing this one episode by episode. Well, I'm still not sure on this one yet.
Okay.
So far, I'm interested in seeing more, but I don't know if I like it as a whole.
Yay! So you're somewhat on board.
Somewhat on board. Yes.